Hello everyone, and welcome to Truly Bedrock Season 4. This is episode 36. How's everybody doing? I'm doing great. So I did some AFKing over at the mob farm, and as you can see, we've got a fair bit of items sitting right here. These items happen to be in my inventory, which means every once in a while this thing clogs up with items faster than the minecarts can actually pick them up. I also noticed I had a drowned sitting in here, and I had a creeper. And I don't know where. Maybe there? No? That couldn't be it. I don't know where a creeper came from or how it was on this platform here. It did blow up. Luckily, it didn't blow up any of my chests, because we've actually got a full double chest worth of gunpowder and a little bit more up here. Want a bit of bones? That's really good. A lot of rotten flesh. Nice. A little bit of string. Not bad. 50 carrots. We got 47 potatoes, 43 iron ingots. We got 43 glowstone dust and 12 redstone dust. That's not bad at all. Everything seems to be working, with the only minor issue being that these three hopper minecarts might not be enough. So all I've really got to do is go up there and break that block, and then add a couple of more, or whatever I need to do. And then I did notice a drown spawned in here, which somebody warned me about in the comment section, saying that they changed the full blocks down here, instead of glass, into full blocks that the redstone's running on. Not too big of an issue, as we can change these out for solid blocks to prevent the drowned from spawning. And also we can fly away from this thing like I did to get the mobs to despawn. But all in all, this is a working farm, working very well. Now I had another suggestion before the end of my last episode. I actually had this one recorded where I built the storage system. So this was built, and then that one was uploaded. This was already done, and the suggestion was to put shulker boxes down here instead of chests, because we have the ability to actually make a shulker farm now. With that parity change that allows shulkers to be duplicated when hit with one of their attacks, ranged attack, whatever it's called. And yeah, I'm not really going to move the items from this storage. We're just going to use them here and eventually set up things, like I said, maybe some kind of sugarcane farm down here, maybe some kind of villagers, maybe over here in this section to start trading things with. I think we can trade string. Not 100% sure, but there are things that we can trade. Well, we are going to start off today by tearing down this little oddity that has spawned in the world. Yep, I've stared at this thing quite a bit from the MooShroom Island, and I think I want to take it down. It is cool. I do like when things like this generate, but, you know, I can see it from where I'm gonna be doing things on the island, and the farms I don't mind seeing, but this thing is just a little weird. And I did notice that I have an ocean monument right there. And not only do we have this ocean monument, which is in close proximity to the MooShroom Island, I do believe that we have another one not too far from the farms. Just out the backside of the mob farm, there is an ocean monument somewhere. Right there. Yep. So not too far from this, I have another ocean monument. That's two on either side of the MooShroom Island. Now, for the whole season, we have been eating mushroom stew, right? We took mushrooms as our food, joined in the food war, and then, of course, we had, you know, our carnival, or our county fair, rather, and talked about all the different foods. And though mushroom stew has been a very good food for us, we've learned a lot about mushrooms and how they grow, and MooShroom cows, and brown MooShroom cows, and things like that. I think it's time to set up a little bit of a farm to get a little bit better of a food, because in the game, though all foods are good depending on how well you can get them, I think that's what makes a good food, is availability, farmability, and things like that. But also saturation is a thing, right? And mushroom stew has been very good for us, but it does not have great saturation, so we have to constantly eat. So we're here at the MooShroom Island, and I think we're going to start building a MooShroom farm. Start harvesting these guys for both leather and cooked steak. But before we start doing that, there was a thunderstorm, and I did get myself a couple of heads. And I also died. A couple of times. Which means I got a couple of my heads, which is fine. But yeah, we're going to, I think right in this area here, we're going to build up and start farming these guys. We're going to just make a platform and then kind of a catch area for these guys and go from there. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. And I think this is going to be cool. The shipwreck is done. We have all of the bits in here. All the jungle wood and stuff like that. So it's time to pillar up and start building, I think, a little bit of a platform. Well, we got ourselves a fairly decent size platform here. And what I've done is basically I've gone 8 blocks out this way. And then we've done an 8x8 platform here with a 2x2 in the center. This should work out to where I believe we can just put in some water sources. I think we're going to have to block these 3 blocks in the corner, though. Which means I need to get a little bit more here. We need 3, 6, 9. We need 12. There we go. And then we can fill this thing in with water and then move up to the actual spawning platform that our mushrooms are going to be in, right? This is just a collection platform. It is rather large. I do believe that mushrooms actually only spawn in like packs of 4. So we will see. But first off, we need to start putting in water in this thing. And then, of course, collect ourselves some water sources. Pretty easy to do with 2 buckets of water. Provided we don't have the little visual glitch we were having with the mob farm where some of these weren't turning back into water sources. If we don't put the blocks in the corners here, and we were to fill in these spots with water, it would try to turn this whole thing into source blocks, and we don't want that. What did I do? Oh, I goofed. That's right. It is going to flow all the way here. I meant to have this to where it flowed over one more and then went over there. So what I need to do is move this in by 1, which isn't a big problem. The only issue that we're going to have is the size of the spawning platform up there, which I don't know. I know that mushrooms only spawn in, like I said, just a 4-pack area. There's not too many like tutorials or anything, so we're just gonna go off of what little bit we know and just build a platform for these guys to spawn. But we're gonna go ahead and take all this down. Move this outer layer in by 1, replace the corner blocks, start placing in our water sources, and everything should flow to the center there so that we can start collecting them. Well, we got the flushing platform finished, and I did originally put slabs on this up here because I forgot that this is a mushroom island and no mobs are going to spawn here. So we technically don't need to slab this up, though we may slab it up anyway. So the next thing for us to do is build up a ways, and we need to start building a platform for the spawning of the mushrooms. Now, mushrooms have 2 specific things that they follow, and that is they need to be in a mushroom island or a mushroom biome, and they will only spawn on mycelium. So in order for us to spawn MooShrooms in this is what we are going to need. We're going to need a platform like this with a 2x2 hole in it, and we're going to need to put some trap doors in here to kind of entice the mobs to fall down there. Now, as we tested a couple episodes ago, we could use buttons here. We could use coral fans as well. The only issue with that is they may change that. We don't know. We don't know what's coming with the updates. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make little 2x2 holes for these guys to spawn in, using up the mycelium that we have otherwise mined previously. Yep. So we're just going to build this. We're going to put in some trapdoors, and hopefully we get some MooShroom spawning. I've got the spawning platform completely built. We have all the trapdoors in, all the way around this farm as well. Hoping that these guys won't miss the catch chamber, but MooShroom should spawn. They have been spawning a little bit whilst we were doing all of that, so that's good. And now what we need to do is build the kill chamber / collection chamber / cook chamber, right? Before I forget, you do need to light this platform up. I know that for sure, that MooShrooms won't spawn at night. So for them to spawn at night, they do require light level. As you can see, they're spawning. Yay! MooShroom farm. Perfect. Perfect. So, a couple of things to note here. If we were to spawn these guys in, and we were to let them go into some kind of collection chamber, then there's a couple of different things we can do, right? We could let them go to campfires, and if we let them go to campfires, they would be automatically cooked. But we're going to get limited drops. If we put them through a trident killer, we're going to get more drops, but not cooked. So we need to have a combination of both, I think. I think we can do a combination trident killer with a burnificator, and for that, I think we're going to need a little bit of testing. Well, we did some testing, and I didn't bring you guys in because the tests were kind of unsuccessful, and all we really did was test to see if we could put in like a lava blade, and if that would work. And what it looks like ends up happening is the MooShrooms end up just floating, trying to swim in the lava, and then they die and their items effectively get burned. So we could take and have some kind of timer system that like dispenses lava every time the trident killer goes around or something like that. But I think we're just going to go with this system for now. Yep. I think we're just going to go with the Soulfire campfires. We are collecting a decent amount of leather and beef, which is good. And now what I need to do, essentially, is have myself a sorting system, right? We need to collect the items, we need to have them in a couple of chests, and then have ourselves an AFK platform in which we can stand on. This one is just like it always is. This is just temporary. We are going to probably go down about here and put ourselves up a little bit of a platform so that we can build some stuff. And just like we did with the mob farm, this should be an easy collection system. We just need a couple of hoppers and some temporary blocks and things like that. So I need to get set up. I got all my junk in my ender chest here. We do have our redstone box, which is good. And let's see, redstone comparator, we need some of these, we need a couple of target blocks, we need some glass, which we have, we need some redstone dust. And that should be everything, I believe. No. We're gonna need some of this. Yeah, that might be enough. Because we're going to need a block like so. Then we're going to need some temporary blocks like that. And I am going to build a more permanent platform here. Let's see, if I remember correctly, it should be glass, and then blocks, right? I was so close. It's been a while since I've really made item sorters and things on Bedrock Edition. And the last time I really made one was when we were still using the pistons with a piece of obsidian on them. And of course, since then, we have changed quite a bit with target blocks actually working the way they're supposed to. So, what we need to do now is we need to put that in there like that, put that in there like that, and then take this out. We're going to make this cooked beef. And then we are going to make this one leather. Perfect. So, it should then just be redstone, whoops. Redstone dust, and redstone dust. Going into the repeaters like so, and then now it is time for us to continue this line on here, which I think honestly it's going to be easier if we just do this, and we get some chests, which I have set up, and we do this. Maybe even that, right? And we can get rid of that block, we can get rid of that block, we can then do like this. And there we go. That is our collection system. We should be getting cooked steak. We should be getting all the things in here as we're AFKing. And what I can do now is make myself an actual AFK platform. If we put that away. The other thing about the Trident killers that we could potentially have for us is the ability to get MooShroom heads, right? The unfortunate thing is we don't really need that many MooShroom heads, so I don't see the point in doing it. But maybe you guys are a lot smarter than I am and know exactly how we can get ourselves a cooking system in this guy right here. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to surround this thing like so. Just in case. That's a little bit of a waste, but it's fine. We'll do that. That is the way down. So we'll do like that. Yeah, I think this works. Just a little platform that we can fly up to and chill at. Whilst getting ourselves some cooked steak. And like I said, I know we've been munching on mushroom stew for so long, and it has been such a great food, but I think it's time to finally retire it and move on to some better things. And let's see. Yeah, I don't think we have any lighting blocks. No. I think some like some sea lanterns or something would look cool here. But it's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up my ender chest. And I'm going to go ahead and mine this pillar back down. Closing this off and then fly myself back up here. You know, I got to thinking about running back to spawn and buying some sea lanterns and stuff. But I got an ocean monument here and one over there. So I grabbed myself some milk. So let's go battle ourselves some elder guardians if we can, and then get ourselves a couple of sea lanterns. You got us. All right, well, let's go in the right way. Do. Yep. Doesn't look like we can do this the easy way. So we're going, or the right way, so we're going to do it the easy way. We're going to go refill our air and get zapped by that guy. We're going to drink some milk. You got to be kidding me. There we go. Ooh, the thorns. Nice. We got an Elder Guardian head. Now, we can go around the outside, and we can actually find the other Elder Guardian. But we are going to need to eat. Try to get some of that health back, and not waste too many of our air bubbles. Then drink our milk, and try to get out of here. And we might have to go get another milk bucket. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. So that's 2 Elder Guardians down, and the last one is kind of a easy one. It's right on top there. And mining fatigue is terrible. As you guys saw, we can almost instant mine the Prismarine. But of course, we get hit with the mining fatigue. We can't. Alright, last Elder Guardian. We got it. We got it. No? Hello? Only 2? Huh. Neat. Now, the only reason we did this, of course, was to snag up ourselves 4 of the sea lanterns. I think these are going to look really good. Perfect. We got 2 Elder Guardian heads. That's weird. Normally there's a 3rd guy. I see, you know, some drops over there that indicate a Guardian died. But, Oh, well. Sweet. So, we've got ourselves a little bit of that stuff, and it's time for us to mosey on out of here before we get zapped too many times. And like I said, the sea lanterns definitely look great, and they light this place up a little bit, which is nice. And I put the chest in the floor here so that I could put all of my items in it and just kind of AFK, just in case anything happens. I mean, we've got like a ceiling above us. We can easily make a little house if we wanted to stand in. I don't think we need that. Some netherrack would be good. But yeah, this is our farm. It is working. We are gaining cooked beef, and leather is coming in. It's coming in. This would be nice to, like I said, get a trident killer in it with, you know, some way to cook the beef so we don't have to. We could set up a system to take raw beef out and store it, and we could cook it as we need it. And we could set up a super smelter here, but that's the thing. I don't want to come up with a bunch of fuel and have to constantly feed something. It's unfortunate that we can't automatically feed campfires. We can automatically take items off of them with hoppers, but we can't automatically feed them. I did try it. I did try it with dispensers and droppers and hoppers and things like that, and it just doesn't work. So again, episode 36, here we are making a new kind of farm, and yeah, we're doing it. Getting a little bit better food. Let's do a little flyover of this thing whilst we can. Pretty simple concept, honestly. It's just a spawning platform, a catch platform, and then a spot for us to collect our items. I should move this over and have it like centered. I should have brought these. I don't know. We should have tried to center it up a little bit better, but I'm going to go AFK here for a while. And this is also another option for the rest of the server. We can start selling beef and we can start selling leather. So it's time. It's time for us to go AFK because we are out of video time for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure. Yep. I'm tired. Look, be sure to check the description down below for all the ways to follow me, including links to Twitter, Twitch, Discord. There's links to the second channel and Patreon there. There's a link to the Truly Bedrock Discord server, the Truly Bedrock website, as well as a link to all the other Truly Bedrock members. I'm going to end this episode before I just really get all tongue-tied. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.